Welcome back to the Rover Monitor YouTube channel. You can see I've got Big Red hooked up to the trailer. That is because we're heading all the way up to South Portland, Maine, which is far. It's 2.5 hours from me. But I'm gonna go pick up a Toyota Tacoma that's listed for $2,000. It's a 2007 with 180,000 miles, and it's 4x4, and it's extended cab. So it's the value is like 9,500 on KBB. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I was just sprinting. It did have the frame recall done and everything, so I want to get up there and get it. He already got an offer for 2,800 on it, and it's listed for 2,000. So I was like, okay, I'll give you 3,000 for it. He said, okay, come. So I'm going. Hopefully nobody else offers higher than that by the time I get there. But even at $3,000, I can sell it for probably 7,500 to 8,000, make it $4,000 for 6 hours of driving, and then a bunch of cosmetic work. So hey, that's good with me. Anyway, we got a full tank of gas-ish. Yeah, half tank, that's full. That counts as full, guys, don't worry about it. We got gas and diesel, I should say, and we're gonna head down there and cross our fingers that we make it. All right, we're on the interstate. I got 2.5 hours of driving. Here we go. And the only reason I am concerned he'll sell it before I get there is because this actually happened to me before. I offered slightly above for a Toyota Tundra a little while ago, slightly above what he was asking. I said, I'll come and get it. I got there, and as I got there, another dude pulled up and had already bought it for above even what I had offered. So I just don't want that to happen again, because that would be a real pain. Last time I only drove 1.5 hours. This time I'm driving 2.5 hours. So if that happens to me again, oh man, it's gonna be a tough week. All right, so I don't know if this seller is just BSing me or if he's just trying to get her a higher deal. Either way, I applaud him. He knows how to get more money, so good for him. I would do the same thing. He could just be being honest, you never know. But he just said another guy offered him $3,400, so now I'm gonna have to pay him $3,500 for this truck. Thing is, though, I'll still do it because I'll still make several thousand in profit. So I applaud him for his capitalism mindset. Anyway, let's keep on trucking. All right, so another hour later in the drive, and now the price is all the way up to $4,000 from $2,000 to $4,000. I told him, yeah, I'd do it. I really hope she's worth it. It's a freaking Tacoma for $4,000, so it's still the best deal on the market right now. But yeah, it's unfortunate that we had to come up that much. I just feel like I'm on Pawn Stars or something. Keep getting calls being like, oh yeah, the guy's right here, right in front of me. You want to offer more? But anyway, this time I could tell, I'm pretty sure he wasn't lying, because I could hear the argument between him and the other guy. The other guy was pretty pissed because he drove all the way up from Massachusetts. And I could hear the argument, so I do believe him, unless he had his friend act all mad or whatever. But yeah, him and the other guy were pretty heated at each other. Crossing the bridge into Maine, we're almost there. And here we are. There is the Tacoma right there. So I just parked this here. I'll get him the cash, which is in here, and load it up. So here it is again. I'm gonna try to load it up onto the trailer here. Runs really good. It's a little dinged up, but $4,000. Can't beat it. And it's all tied down, so now we have the 2.5 hour journey back home. Happy I was able to pick it up for the $4,000 and he didn't sell it from under me. So let's go back home. Headed home now. Feels good. I can finally cruise in the slow lane. On the way up, I was buzzing at 80 the whole time because I didn't want anybody to get there before me. The guy did seem actually very honest when I bought the truck. I think he was being truthful about all the people who wanted to pay. And he was telling me the people who I outbid were very ticked off at him. Wait till I show you guys the frame on this thing. It was replaced in 2015 and it looks perfect. So that is sweet. And it's actually, honestly, the truck is in better condition than I thought it would be based off of the pictures. So I'm pretty happy. We're gonna cruise on back home now. Almost back home, ladies and gents. Made it back home. It's time to unload this thing. So here is the Tacoma. It is rough, but it's actually better than I thought it was going to be. It was owned by this company, obviously. So we got some ripple there, scratches everywhere, a dent here. Got a bed liner back there, doesn't look that bad. Tailgate has been abused. The bumper, we can just sand that down, throw some black paint on it. It'll look nice because that's all solid everywhere. This side, scratches everywhere. Fading on the front door. Fenders are sun faded. Take a look at this. Ta-da! That is a mint frame that was replaced by the Tacoma, or the Toyota dealer, back in 2015-ish. Absolutely mint. Rocker panels are still rock solid too. I love to see that frame. That's the money maker right there. Come down to the passenger side so I can give you the whole picture. Whoo! Oh yeah. No leaks up front. Nice. And I noticed, of course, it's got very good brakes on it. Very good. The backs are drum, so I don't know how good they are, but it feels good. Let's go on inside this beautiful thing as some guy just sets off fireworks or shoots a rifle or something. I don't know what he's doing. You guys might be able to hear that, might not be able to hear that. Anyway, it was obviously a work truck. It's got the manual roll down windows. I like that. In the rear, everything's stained. I'll just buy new floor mats, vacuum everything out. I like these seats. My Colorado has the same style. If you need to, at least you can fit 4 people. So let's go ahead and fire this thing up. Runs like a dream. Guy said it had 180,000 miles. Guess what? It only has 161. Another selling point. Radio is toast. This is max volume. And if you turn it to the other side, hang on. Oh yeah. Just absolute toast. The guys were probably bumping their music as loud as they could. Got a center console here. This is a 4x4 and I had to use it to get on the trailer. If you guys saw that, I spun out in the grass, but the 4x4 kicked in perfectly. Let's go ahead and pop the hood for you. Not only is it a 4x4, it's a V6. This is the drivetrain that every Tacoma owner wants. 4x4, V6. They might want a manual, but I think a lot of them also want automatic. So right here is also a gold mine, and it runs so nicely, you can hear it. And the only other problem that I see with this is the AC isn't working. So let's see if we got any pressure. Okay. So maybe with a recharge, it'll go. All right, first thing we're gonna do is take off those logos. So let's put on the very stylish FM headset and get going. First logo done. That's a giant pain in the butt, and it still leaves a little glue residue. As you can see, we'll have to use like paint thinner, not paint thinner, but something along those lines to get that residue off. Just a rag and some stuff. Now we gotta do this one. So we got this side off too. This is going to be interesting because the paint is faded up here, and then of course under the sticker it wasn't faded. So when I get off all this crusty stuff, it's going to be interesting to see if you can still read the lettering just because of the fadedness on that door. Up here I don't think that's going to be a problem, but definitely here we'll probably see that stuff. So I'm filling up the Tacoma now with a little bit of refrigerant. We'll see how long this holds for. This also has stop leak in it. AC is now blowing cold. Let's see how long it lasts. Well, I'm just testing this thing out on the interstate. It holds itself very well, doing about 80. There's a little bit of wind noise coming from there, so the seals are probably needing some work, but the AC is staying cold and it holds 80 very solidly. Not surprised, it's Tacoma, you know? So that's gonna be it for the Tacoma this week, guys. I know that was a little bit of an unorganized video, but it got the point across, I hope. Anyway, next week though, I'm gonna do a comparison between the Tacoma and then my Chevy Colorado here, so you'll see more of the Tacoma. Do some 0 to 60 tests and exhaust notes and whatnot. But for now, that's gonna be it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next week.